Okay, guys, welcome to another video on Beware of Scam Alert. I just want to say before I get started that, I really appreciate the support that I've been getting and the views that I've been getting. And if you come across something, if you come across a scam that affected you, that you want to share with the world, this is what this is about, right? So that less and less people get scammed. If you come across something that has affected you, then send me some kind of a notice. Send me some kind of a message so that I can go out there and maybe possibly do a video on your particular situation. Very important that we do that and that we back each other up, because the bottom line is, the idea is, let's stop these scams from occurring. Let's stop the people from getting injured because these scammers are out there, right? So another thing I want you to remember is that none of this works. None of this helps. None of this is going to get any attention unless you do your part, and that part is going out there and sharing this with social media. It's giving me a comment. Hey, I was involved in the same kind of problem, whatever the issue is. But go out there and participate, get active, go out there and share it in your social media, share it in your Facebook, share it in your LinkedIn, share the video out there so that other people could get the information put to them, so that they don't get scammed. Okay. Now today I'm gonna talk about something that actually happened to me, and it's an outside. It's not an online business, but you know what? I'm gonna promote this online like crazy because it's a local business in the South Jersey area, and it's a company called Harris Heating, Air, and Propane. Harris Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Propane. Let me say it again. Harris Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Propane. Now, the I had an issue with something in my home where I had to call this company up, and they went out there and here's the bottom line. I had a problem with my furnace, and I called them up thinking, hey, I can get this resolved. They seem like a decent company. I'm gonna go out there and literally go out there and put as many posts and as many reviews as I can. But bottom line is, they came to my house and they checked my furnace. I told them what I had done because I had done some research and I had switched some new parts. And the young man that came over, I got charged $80 or 70 or 69. I'm sorry, 69.50 for him to come by just to do a service look at my thing. And if there was any additional work, then they would credit that $69 and do the work and charge me for the part and the labor, which is fine. What actually ended up happening was that the young man came over and looked at my furnace and said to me, "Oh, well, you need this part here, and this part is going to be $1,200." And I said, "Woo, wow, 1,200 just for the part, huh?" Yeah, and then you got labor, and I got other options for you. You could get a new system. It's got a 10-year warranty. He's trying to sell me the new system. I said, no, let me get a second opinion, and thank you, and here's your 69.50. And the bottom line is, when I went out there, did some research, and found out what the part actually cost, the part was actually $150. And for me, I thought it was a terrible situation, because you know what, my wife and I had been without heat for two days in the home. Again, I was trying to resolve the issue on my own because I looked at some YouTube videos. It was kind of I thought it was a scam. Number one, when the part only costs $150, I bought the part and it took me 20 minutes, and I'm no expert. I'm not, I don't know anything about heating and air, HVAC or anything like that. But I was able to put the part back on, take the old one off, and put it back on in 20 minutes. Meanwhile, they're willing to, had they offered $500, $600, I'd have said, sure, no problem, let's do it. Right? I mean, I'm already 2 days without air. I mean, without heat. I had other means, but it wasn't like we were freezing in my house. But I was trying to resolve it as inexpensively as possible. And I mean, my system is only about 7 or 8 years old. I know that seems like a lot, but really for heating, it's not. Bottom line is, I expected that they were going to play fair. I expected that they were going to do the right thing, and not use this situation as a way of squeezing me into buying a new system. Right, when I could have just bought $150 piece. All right, you charge me $500 for the piece plus the labor. I would have gone for that, right? But I just think it's a terrible, terrible situation when people do that. So if you're in the South Jersey area, remember that you're not going to. I did not get a fair deal from Harris Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Propane. Watch it. If you call Harris Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Propane, watch that they don't try to, overvalue a simple repair and get you to buy a new system, because that's apparently their agenda. That's what they did with me. So just watch yourself, right? That's the whole key. So leave a comment, share this, and hopefully we could stop people like that, right? I'll be speaking to you soon.